Imagine that tonight, a demon sneaks into your loneliest moment and whispers to you, "This life as you now live it and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more. And there will be nothing new in it. Every pain and every joy and every thought and sigh must return to you in the same sequence, like an hourglass turning over eternally. Every day begins, and you wake up thinking about a million things. It is an anxiety that never quite goes away. You worry about your career. You worry about what your partner thinks of you or what your friends think. You worry about that stupid comment you made days ago regarding a topic that doesn't even matter. You worry about not being enough. You worry about falling behind. You live in a state of chronic alert because your brain, designed 200,000 years ago to survive in small tribes, has taught you a fundamental lie. It has taught you that everything matters, that every decision is crucial, that the universe is watching you, that there is a permanent record of your failures, and that if you make a mistake, you will be expelled from existence. But what if I told you right now that this anxiety is just a biological miscalculation? What if I told you that the cure for your fear is not to try harder, but to zoom out, way out? Let's do a brutal reality check. Imagine the history of the universe compressed into a single calendar year. The Big Bang happens on January 1st. The Milky Way forms in March. The Earth doesn't appear until September. And humanity, we don't show up until December 31st at 11:59 p.m. and 46 seconds. All of human history. All the wars, all the empires, all the lovers, all the kings, and all the beggars have existed in those last 14 cosmic seconds. Your entire life lasts less than the blink of a firefly. We live on a small, wet rock called Earth, orbiting an average star in a boring galaxy, surrounded by 2 trillion other galaxies, moving away from us faster than the speed of light. If Earth exploded tomorrow, the universe wouldn't even notice. The stars would keep burning. Entropy would keep marching on. The silence would continue. You are stardust that gained consciousness for an instant. And the raw, brutal truth is that very soon, you will return to dust. For most people, this is terrifying. Philosophers call it existential terror. It is that nauseating vertigo when you realize the throne of the heavens is empty. There is no divine plan written for you in gold letters. You are not the protagonist of a cosmic movie directed by a benevolent God. You are a biological accident, an evolved primate with too much anxiety. Friedrich Nietzsche called this moment the death of God. He wasn't just talking about religion. He was talking about the collapse of all predetermined meaning. When the old stories that gave us safety crumble, we are left alone facing the abyss of nothing matters. And the natural instinct before the abyss is to get scared, to panic, to fall into what we call passive nihilism. The passive nihilist says, if nothing matters, why get out of bed? Why take care of my body? Why build anything if it will all turn to ash? The passive nihilist uses the truth as an excuse for mediocrity. He gives up before starting. But today, I want to offer you a different perspective, a 180-degree shift that will change your life. If nothing matters, then nothing matters. Read that phrase again. It is not a death sentence. On the contrary, it is a master key to escape your mental prison. Think about it coldly. If the universe is indifferent, it means it is not judging you. It means your mistakes are not catastrophic. They are irrelevant. That shame you feel for being rejected, that fear of public speaking, that fear of being blunt and showing your point of view to your boss, that pressure to be financially successful by a certain age. All of those are mental constructions. They are storms you create in your own brain because, do you know something? The universe doesn't care. No one is keeping a score of your failures. There is no cosmic karma waiting to punish you for trying something new. And that makes you, for the first time in your life, truly free. Welcome to Optimistic Nihilism. It is the understanding that if there is no purpose assigned from above, then you have absolute authority to create it from below. Your suffering comes almost exclusively from your ego. Your ego believes you are the center of the world. It believes everyone is watching you. It believes that if you fail, the world ends. Optimistic nihilism is the assassin of the ego. When you understand that in 100 years nobody, absolutely nobody, will remember your name, nor your debts, nor your romantic failures, you take a 1,000-pound backpack off your shoulders. You can talk to that woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you? On the cosmic scale, that rejection doesn't exist. It's a blip. You can launch that business and go broke and look ridiculous. So what? You are essentially a monkey on a small floating planet traveling at 67,000 miles per hour. Come on, play. The fear of failure only exists if you believe there is a permanent record. But there isn't. Entropy will erase everything. So the only real risk, the only true danger, is not living because of fear. But how do you do this? How do you move from depression to construction? Nietzsche left us a map. He described 3 transformations of the spirit necessary to reach this state of power. Phase 1, the camel. Most people live here. The camel carries the you musts. You must study this. You must get married. You must be good. The camel believes meaning comes from obeying. If you are a passive nihilist, you are a camel who got tired of carrying, but doesn't know what else to do. Phase 2, the lion. The lion is the awakening. The lion says, I want. The lion kills the dragon of other people's expectations. It is the rebellious phase. It is when you realize nothing matters and decide to break the rules. But the lion is still reactive. He is still angry at the void. Phase 3, the child. This is the goal. The optimistic nihilist is the child. The child is innocence and forgetting. The child builds a sandcastle on the beach, knowing perfectly well that the tide will rise and destroy it at sunset. And do you know what the child does? Do you think he cries because the tide will destroy it? No. He builds it anyway, and he builds it bigger and more beautiful. Not because it has to last forever, but because the act of building is fun. The game is the purpose. Life shouldn't be a job. Take it instead as a cosmic playground. And remember this, you have one single shot. One. Look at it this way. You have won the most improbable cosmic lottery of all. The odds of you existing exactly as you are, with your DNA, in this moment of history, are practically zero. And yet, you are here. You have eyes to see the light of dead stars. You have skin to feel the wind. You have a brain capable of understanding its own mortality. You have taste buds to enjoy food. You have a heart capable of breaking and healing. You have a few decades to experience this incredible universe before returning to the eternal nothingness from which you came. Before sleeping, without dreaming forever, are you going to waste this improbable miracle being sad? Are you going to spend it locked in an office you hate to impress people you don't care about and who don't care about you? Are you going to spend it angry about traffic or politics? That would be the true sin. not failure, but the waste of consciousness. You are at an all-you-can-eat buffet with a time limit. Stop complaining about the dishes and start eating. Now that you understand that you are free, you must pass the final test. The heaviest test Friedrich Nietzsche conceived. I will repeat the words I said at the beginning. Imagine that tonight, a demon comes to you and whispers, "This life as you now live it and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more, and there will be nothing new in it. Every pain and every joy and every thought and sigh must return to you in the same sequence, like an hourglass turning over eternally." Think about it. Repeating your boring job, repeating your breakups, repeating your fears for all eternity. Would you throw yourself down and gnash your teeth and curse the demon for that torture? Or have you become someone so in love with their own existence that you could look him in the eye and answer, "I have never heard anything more divine"? This is the eternal recurrence. It is the ultimate filter. If the idea of repeating your life terrifies you, it is because you are not living your own life. You are living the life others designed for you. The optimistic nihilist lives with such intensity, with such passion for his own creation, that he would wish to repeat every second forever. The Stoics call this Amor Fati, love of fate, not just enduring it, but loving it, wanting it all over again. That is your goal, to live in such a way that if the demon comes tonight, you smile. So, what is the strategy for a new tomorrow? How does an optimistic nihilist live? Embrace action. Stop waiting for the universe to send you a sign. The universe is mute. You are the sign. If you want something, take it. If you want to change, change. No one is coming to save you, and that is great, because it means the steering wheel is yours. 2. Daily memento mori. Use death as your advisor, not as something morbid, but as a filter of clarity. When you are afraid to do something, ask yourself, on my deathbed, will I regret doing this or not doing it? The answer will guide you. 3. Help. Human connection. All the humans you see are fellow travelers on the same sinking ship. Everyone is fighting against the same void. Help them build their sandcastles. Human connection is one of the best ways to fill the void. 4. Build your empire. The fact that nothing matters doesn't mean you should sit on the couch. It means you should play the game boldly. Build your body. Build your wealth. Build your mind. Not because it will give you immortality, but because it is more fun to play to win than to play not to lose. And please, never think you are insignificant. That is the old way of seeing it. The new way of seeing it is this. You are the universe experiencing itself. You are the way the cosmos has to know itself, to feel itself, to laugh. And for a brief, very brief moment, you have the controls. Nothing matters, and precisely because of that, everything you decide matters. Go out there, look at the stars, enjoy the cold, and then let your will illuminate your life. Make your life count. You have made it this far. Now, internalize everything you have learned. Believe me, you might not know it, but today, you have improved as a human being. Don't lose that advantage. In the next video, we will learn something very interesting. Don't forget to subscribe to continue learning.